They say your entire life can change in just 36 seconds. Not in a year, not in a decade, but in one quiet moment you've been too distracted to notice. What if everything you've ever prayed for is already here, just waiting for you to remember how to receive it? A hidden key. Don't share this until you see what happens. There is a prayer so short, so quiet, that most people overlook its power completely. Just 36 seconds. But those who've tried it, truly tried it, have reported unexpected checks in the mail, phone calls that changed everything, even the return of a lost love or opportunity. You're not here by accident. You're being invited into something most people will never hear, and even fewer will understand. Capital Brainwave warmly welcomes you. They say the greatest truths aren't shouted, they're whispered. This one found you. But before you rush to share it with anyone else, I urge you, don't. Keep it to yourself for now. Try it for one day. Let the universe show you what's possible when energy, intention, and timing align. It's not just a prayer. It's a tuning fork for your soul. When you speak these words with feeling, you begin to vibrate on the same frequency as the life you secretly crave. And that's when the shift begins. Not later, not someday, but now. There are teachers who would charge hundreds for this. They'd wrap it in 10 modules in a workbook. But this isn't a product, it's a gift. And if you treat it like one, it will return to you multiplied. Before we go any further, if this stirs something inside you, if part of you is already leaning in, please subscribe to this channel. It helps Capital Brainwave keep creating messages like this one. And more than that, it helps you stay connected to a flow of deeper, life-shifting insights. Now, a small question to begin your inner journey. Which truth do you believe more? A. Miracles are rare and only happen to lucky people. B. Miracles happen every day, but most people are too distracted to notice. Comment your answer below with A or B, and let's see what this community truly believes. Why this works. The spiritual logic behind 36 seconds. Most people misunderstand prayer. They think it's a desperate request, a cry for help sent into the void, hoping something or someone might be listening. But real prayer isn't about asking. It's about aligning. It's the moment you stop begging and start becoming. When you pray with presence and belief, you're not convincing the universe to give you something. You're tuning yourself to receive what's already waiting. You see, every dream you've ever had, peace, love, abundance, purpose, it already exists. Not in some faraway future, but in a parallel reality that your energy can either repel or attract. What changes everything is not effort, it's frequency. The reason so many people don't see results is simple: inconsistency. They start strong, full of hope, and then they stop, the moment things seem quiet. But growth is always silent before it's visible. The seed makes no sound when it breaks open underground. The roots don't announce themselves as they stretch into the soil. And yet, life is being formed in the dark. The same is true for you. This 36-second prayer isn't powerful because of the words alone. It's powerful because it invites you to show up, fully, faithfully, daily. It becomes the small ritual that keeps your soul pointed toward the light, even when the world feels uncertain. It's a reminder that you are a creator, not a victim. That energy is currency, and that the invisible becomes visible only when you refuse to give up. Miracles don't rush. They wait for alignment. And alignment begins when you choose to stay. Not once, but over and over. Even when your mind tries to convince you that nothing is happening. Especially then. That's when everything is happening. How to practice. Your daily 36-second alignment. This practice doesn't require candles, crystals, or rituals. It doesn't need dramatic music or sacred symbols. What it asks for is something far more rare: your full attention, your willingness to be still, your choice to stop the rush and meet yourself in silence, even for just 36 seconds. Find a quiet place where the world cannot follow you. Maybe it's a corner of your room, the front seat of your car, or a moment alone before sleep. Wherever it is, make it yours. This is your space to remember who you are. Sit or lie down comfortably. Let your spine soften. Release the tension in your jaw, your shoulders, your chest. Gently close your eyes and take a breath so deep it reminds your body that it's safe to let go. Inhale slowly through your nose. Hold it. Then exhale gently through your mouth as if you're letting go of everything that no longer belongs. This isn't about performing. It's about returning. As you breathe, let your thoughts slow. Imagine them like clouds drifting across a wide open sky, visible but passing. Nothing to control. Nothing to resist. Now bring your awareness to the center of your chest, your heart space. Imagine a quiet light glowing there. With each breath, let it grow a little brighter, a little warmer. This is where you'll speak the words from this place of stillness, clarity, and truth. Say the words slowly from your heart. Don't rush. Let the sound, the intention, and the energy of each phrase settle into your nervous system. Speak as though your soul is listening, because it is. This is the doorway. And every time you step through it, the world around you shifts. Not because you forced it to, but because you finally matched the energy of what's already yours. The prayer. Words that shift your frequency. Speak these words not as wishes, but as truths already unfolding. Let them rise from within you, not as noise, but as vibration. Let your voice, silent or spoken, become a bridge between what is unseen and what is soon to be seen. Let the breath lead you into the words. Let your heart give them life. I am centered in light, steady, and unshaken. I am open to the quiet rhythm of divine timing. I am loved deeply by a universe that never forgets me. I welcome abundance in forms I cannot yet imagine. I breathe in peace and I exhale all need to control. I am not waiting, I am receiving. Everything I have asked for is already in motion. I allow blessings to reach me, not by force, but by trust. I am safe to expand, to receive, to become. I move in harmony with unseen forces working for my highest good. I forgive the past, I release the weight, I return to now. I act with clarity, I speak with kindness, I live with quiet confidence. My vision is clear, and I walk toward it with faith, not fear. What belongs to me cannot be lost. What I've prayed for is already finding its way home. I bless the space I'm in and the journey still ahead. I rest in the knowing that I am whole, guided, and enough. And so it is. And so it becomes. Now pause. Let stillness wrap around you like soft air. Let your breath settle and feel the shift within you. A subtle remembering, like the first light before dawn. These are not just affirmations. They are activations. Every time you speak them with presence, you plant new roots in unseen soil. You are not repeating words. You are rewriting the field around you. Speak them as if they are already true, because they are. Integration. What to remember and why it matters. Now that you've spoken the words, notice what's different. It may not be loud, it may not be obvious, but something has shifted. Perhaps it's the way your chest feels lighter. Perhaps it's the quiet sense that something unseen is now in motion. Don't look for fireworks. Look for alignment. The energy is already working, and its language is subtle. Ease, clarity, synchronicity, a gentle nudge in the right direction. The mind will try to dismiss it. It will tell you nothing happened. It will ask you for proof. But real transformation doesn't always arrive with noise. It arrives like a seed breaking open in the dark, invisible, unstoppable. That's what this practice is. Not a performance, not a wish, but a return to remembering your true role as a co-creator with the universe. If you only do this once, you'll feel a glimpse. But if you return to it each day, even just 36 seconds, you'll build momentum. And momentum is what shifts your entire reality. It's not about force. It's about devotion, not to the outcome, but to the energy you choose to live in. So come back to this practice. Whisper it in the morning or just before sleep. Write it down. Feel it. Don't rush. Don't demand. Just align. Over time, life begins to mirror back what you're consistently embodying. And when that happens, it won't feel like magic. it will feel natural. As if the universe was never against you, it was simply waiting for you to tune in. If this practice moved something inside you, stay connected. Subscribe. Share it with someone when you're ready. Let this be your turning point, your quiet revolution. You are already becoming everything you've asked for. Keep listening. Keep returning. The shift has begun. When we think of change, we often imagine grand gestures, quitting a job, moving cities, starting over. But real, lasting transformation doesn't come from dramatic moments. It comes from quiet decisions, repeated daily. This 36-second prayer isn't about doing more. It's about becoming more still, more aligned, more aware. It reminds us that what we seek isn't outside of us, waiting to be earned. It's already here, waiting to be received. Every time we choose to pause, breathe, and speak with intention, we shift, even if just by a degree. And that tiny shift, repeated with love and presence, changes everything. Because when our energy changes, our choices change. And when our choices change, so does our path. That's how transformation happens, not in lightning strikes, but in devotion to the quiet. This practice invites us into sacred stillness, a space where we remember that we're not chasing life, we're co-creating it. We're not lost, we're returning. The words are simple, but they hold depth. They hold a vibration that, when spoken with feeling, becomes a signal. Not to ask the universe for more, but to declare, I am ready now. I am open. I am available for all that is good. So as you return to this practice in the days ahead, let it become a conversation with your soul. Not a task, but a ritual, a remembering. Let it realign your thoughts, soften your fear, and anchor you back into the knowing that your desires are not accidental. They're divine instructions pointing you home. The deeper lesson is this: nothing outside needs to change until something inside shifts first. And that shift can begin in silence, in presence, in just 36 seconds a day. This is how we build a life, not by force, but by alignment. Now, a gentle question for you. What helps you feel most connected to yourself? A, time in nature. B, time in silence. Please share your answer in the comments, just A or B, so we can learn from each other's wisdom and presence. And if this message touched something in you, please subscribe to the channel. Your support helps us continue creating meaningful content like this. Thank you for being here.